Okay, so this is a fun little task here. We're going to take off. Gain some height over here. That's the starting point. Race down to turn point 3. Right back up to turn point 4. And then home. Or home there to finish. The weather. Nice and gusty. Smooth sailing. What are the thermals like? Thermals. Strong. Low. Wave. Doesn't matter, we're not getting that high. High cloud, a little bit there. Hanging out. This is a beautiful glider that we're going to be flying here. This is the Diana 2. Stunning aircraft. If I had the money, I think that's what I'd be buying new. Cloud flying, get all the penalty points right up there high. I'm not doing anything wrong, and if I am, I need to be penalised for it. Thermal helpers, I'll put that up there even though they're not allowed. Plane icons, do 30k, just because I want to do this over and over again and try and beat myself. And let's just check again. Yeah, so we've tanked it up full of water. Right, let's do it. I want to get airborne straight away, so I'm mucking around on the ground. That's us. Do a camera reset. Check time. 5 o'clock. Actually, right. Interesting glider. It's got a side stick, like an F-16. Let's kill that in the meantime. Set the McCready up. Get that up to, let's go 3.8. So this is the hills we're going to be running. It starts up over there. Wow. I've been playing with the settings of my contrast and brightness. And not had the effect that I thought it would. Let's get the gear up. So we're 12 minutes out from the start. Launch target is 2 minutes 30, but we're going to be climbing on these hills fairly soon. What a beautiful curve of that wing. That's us. Yeah. I need to adjust the contrast, possibly, rather than the brightness. That map is blown out. Let's slow ourselves right down here. So we can get our climb up even higher. So the wind is zapping in that way, this way. Let's turn in that. 4 point, what are we getting here? It's up to 4.4. It's nice and steady, the wind. And there we go, we've got 5. So my McCready only goes up to 5. Get the trail up. So we're crabbing because of that wind. You get up so quick. Just trying to follow this range. Yeah, just dropping it off. Yeah, get back. So we released way down there in a couple of minutes. Right, extending out here, get down to 2.7. There we go. I'll turn this way. Try and Scoot along that dark ridge there. Okay, now that we're facing our target, which is the start gate, just outside of that cloud, we're 3 minutes to target, and we're 4 minutes 45 seconds to the start of the race. So there's a big cloud between me and the start. Just taking things real gentle, real gentle. I want to get myself as much height as I possibly can. So turn point, no, so we've got start, and then turn point 1 is its face towards it. Is that way, basically. Behind that big old cloud. 3 minutes to start. And we haven't got a distance. I might have to do it, yeah, 250. Let's turn around, see what's got here. I want to know. Oh, I think we're well fine here. I just end up doing a couple of circles here. No, we're off. Time to target, 2 minutes 21. Races in 2 minutes 20, so we're cutting it a bit fine. We will speed up here. I probably could have scooted a little bit earlier. As you can see, we're heading almost at right angles to the starting gate right now, but I need to get around this cloud. Could have gone around the front, but I think it's a little bit further. That's great. I need that time to target to come down. Minute 20. Race is on is a minute 24. We're heading straight at the start gate now. I just want to make sure I'm not going to lose any time here by flying through the cloud. Time to start 53, 54 till the gate opens. "29 seconds. And I'm gonna, you can see the next turn gate right there. Race is on. Wasn't the smoothest of starts. Used to flying the F-18, keep on putting my hat stick to the left to give myself some aileron trim. And McCready's telling me I'm flying far too fast, but I'll ignore that. The only thing I've got to watch out for at the moment is flutter. So I am pushing this. Just wanted to center the screen a little bit better. So I'm about to pass where we took off from, which is also our finish, but we'll be finishing in the opposite direction of this. Manage our height a little bit this round. This is the interesting thing about this race, is that the next leg we're doing in this direction to turn point, so this would be turn point 2, 3, 4. We don't need to keep the height because we're then diving for home, and if you've got any extra height, that means you've wasted speed on the penultimate leg. The turn point is a couple of pylons on top of that ridge you just see there to the yaw strings left. Next time we're running this, we're going to be hitting those hills there. We'll be flying back along these hills here, jumping across the gap there, and back to that ridge. behind us. Might get a little bit of a kick out of this cloud. Probably too far behind it actually. Look at the flex in those wings. Beautiful curved wings. Unlike the Ventus, they're not a series of changed straight angles. These are actually curved wings. Absolutely stunning. Groundbreaking at the time. It's an early 90s glider, I believe, with a Diana 1. That were an extremely small number of Diana 1s made, like 2 or 3, before the company went bankrupt. Here we go, starting to get in contact with this ridge below us. Oh. Take a bit of height out of this to take the speed out. Almost into positive climb here. Now, tried this course yesterday. Absolutely nailed the turn points. One of them I actually pulled so hard I almost blacked out. Now vision started to tunnel. See if I can do it again today. You can see the pylons now. I'm going to keep the speed up. I just want to set a brake at the last minute. It's beautiful. Yes, got it. Fuck, that was close. Thought I'd missed then. I hate missing the gate. Alright, got a bit of flutter. Kill the flutter with going height. On the run home, it'll be a lot lower than this. We'll kill the flutter with, or control our speed with the air brakes. At the moment I want to keep the speed up. Any flutter I get, I'm going to exchange for height. So we're going to follow this ridge. So that little cloud off in the distance, that's our next turn point, basically. I'm going to follow this ridge. Follow this very faint spine. Come on, let's get a bit of hit here. We're getting some sink, so there he goes. Point the nose down on the climb. Some speed up. Getting a bit bumpy. It's alright. Maintaining height. Jump across to this ridge in front of us. And then the leap off point to the next ridge is hard to judge. Haven't quite got it right. So I think that first leg I was flying a little bit slow. I didn't realise I could push it this close to the red line without flutter. Don't have the trim quite maxed out. I think I've got some nose bias. I think I gave myself 1 or 2 centimeters nose bias. I normally like to fly that way. So we're just making the transition now, flying through sync, and then we should hit this ridge right in front of us. There it is. As soon as we're in the positive, I'm not caring about how much I get. I just don't want to be sinking too much. Wow, you can really push this yellow at the red line. That's where we're finishing. Airfield right there. See if we can get some air off the ridge right there below us. And indeed we do. Okay, so top of the J, right on the I, right on the dot. I think this is going to be my next project, so I'm going to start to fly this quite often, racing myself. And I'll play with that dot of the I, see if going shorter or longer helps. As long as I get nice clean turns at each waypoint. This is, apart from that starting leg where I flew too slow, I think this is going to be a hard time to beat. That's not what we want. We want speed and climbing. How far away we're a minute 15 away from our next 10 point. Might have pulled up a bit too much there. Something seconds. I want to keep the turn point slightly to our right. Hopefully we'll turn straight back into this breeze that we were just flying in. Right, so this is the penultimate run. As you can see, we're a lot lower than we used to be. We know where the Now where the lift's going to be. Anywhere along here, basically. So you can really push this red. I'm actually a bit surprised by that. I'm just going to chill a little, actually. Yeah, there we go. Timed that perfectly. Alright, I don't think we're going to bother with that ridge. That one had to be close. I think the... Oh, Jesus, watch the speed, Matty. The justification for going so far off the course to touch that ridge there. We don't need the height. So this is what I'm talking about with that last leg. You don't want to be wasting... time by having too much height in the last leg. When we come into that last turn, we'll be quite low on the turn, so we'll be taking it wide on the quadrant, wide and low. I might just ease off the speed here just a tad. I want to keep my height a little bit. I don't want to get too low and fuck myself, so I end up with a slow run. I want to be going full tit the whole way. And I will admit, I did a beautiful, like I was saying, I did a beautiful run yesterday. I tried to load it. I didn't save it, unfortunately. I'm having an issue with that. As soon as I touch the ground, that the game freezes. But I did this beautiful run yesterday. All the turns perfect. Came in to swoop the finishing line and didn't flare enough. Touched the ground without my landing gear down and abruptly stopped probably about 30 or 40 meters away from the finishing line, so it didn't count. I didn't smash into the ground, kissed it, but gripped enough that it stopped me from finishing. Now, in that previous go, I think I got a better start, and I think some of my turns were a little bit cleaner, especially on this next turn coming up. It was the one that I almost blacked out on. Now, see, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little bit low here. That's alright, let's push. This is all going to go this height right here. Stop panicking, Matty. Just, there we go. We just needed to get in. And there it goes. Gotta believe, Matty. You know where the wind's hitting the slope. It's physics. Has to happen. Yeah. Now we're doing good. And it's telling me that this turn point coming up is telling me I'm low. I don't really care about that because I'm going to take this turn low. So there we go. I've got final glide. Don't necessarily want to be climbing here, so I could get further out from the mountain. That's costing me speed. Right on the red. They've got to start fluttering soon. Come on. It wasn't my nicest turn. It was. Okay, let's transfer some of that speed into height. That's where I got lost last time. I want to be taking the shortest route. This is a good time. I'm liking this. God, this glide is good. I'm going to have to learn how to push this. Okay, so telling me I'm starting to get marginal. Let's just fly it. There we go. We're sorted. On the money. Previous run I was probably 50 meters below myself right now, starting to lose a bit of speed. And just between these hangers here is where I hit the ground, and that was it. Just dump the water. That was a good time. We'll zero the trim, dump in the water. There's the gear. A soccer field. That's full flaps and full air brake. Well, a little bit of a bounce there. Tails down. Take ourselves off the runway. I'm not going to make it. Let's see if we can do the old balancing trick. There she goes. Okay. This might be an issue if I want to race myself, because I really want to be saving these. Your antivirus programs, logbook, contact antivirus supplier, documents, contacts with the logbook. Okay, yeah, that might be an issue. Anyway, Butte flight, loved it. Let's see what happens.